Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Lincoln, Nebraska. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Alabama Crimson Tide and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. And he's not going to take the touchback. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Hands it off. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage, and this defense gets off to a good start.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Might as well run him again. Hard running there. After that one, not quite so backed up as they're up to the 18-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. He'll take it himself. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line.
And he's a little bit short, but how about the effort? At least he laid out. You see so many quarterbacks slide nowadays to protect themselves. He laid out for the first down. Unfortunately, he's a little bit short.
The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Quick give. It's Riley. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He put some heat on that one down the middle. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Changing the routes with his receivers. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
The Huskers are rolling down the field. On the ground, it's Riley. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Well, quarterback trying to get aggressive, trying to take a shot deep down the field, but just not on the same page with his wide receiver as the pass falls incomplete.
Eighth play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, I like the aggressive nature by the quarterback there. He's trying to take a shot down the field. Just a better play by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man.
Actually, I did, I think. I think I did too.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Now here's Russell. Buys time to his left.
I love the bootleg right away out of the quarterback. Why? Get him outside the pocket now. When he's that dynamic, that fast, you get him out there quick, you get him in space. Now you got to bring this athlete to the ground with an option to pass the football. Really, really hard on defenses.
The handoff. He's past the marker. He's loose down the middle. The 10. To the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And
yeah, I did already.
It's 7-0. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Shakes off the defender. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Nebraska's had a lot of guys to feed over the years. Mike Rozier, Roger Craig, I am hip. But you don't know who's going to get it with this running attack.
Yeah, but I do know this, Reese. Whoever gets it is going to run the football physically. And Nebraska is going to be very happy. Their fan base will be jacked if they establish the physical ground game, because that's who they are.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Second down, going to throw it. Finds the tight end. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Cornhuskers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Turns it upfield. Touchdown, Nebraska! All that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he made the extra point without problem. Fielded in the end zone. It's Rodgers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Russell fires to the middle. Doesn't get it there.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
I'm playing in this other league. I got Nebraska. Yeah, I'm playing right now. I'm playing and they got Alabama, Dana. I'm live on my YouTube.
Just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They try to pop a run on the draw. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter.
7-7.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats.
I don't know. It's like he got Keelan Ruff. I don't know. I ain't seen Ryan Williams.
The Tide will have to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Russell. Oh, pressure's coming. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge. And that don't necessarily mean from defensive ends, but from the outside linebackers. These guys get in their sprinter stances, and they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
He'll keep it on second down. Turning it on.
Oh,
And he's
shit.
forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Husker. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
He'll bring it out. It's Rodgers. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room, and couldn't find much on that return. Here comes that Alabama offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Going to try to get it himself. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
You want to stress a defense? Get the quarterback outside the pocket right now. Really good job running the bootleg to the left, getting the quarterback outside of the pocket. He can chew up ground in such a hurry, or he can throw the football down the field. Makes it really tough on defenses.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They go play action with Russell. Rolls right. He'll throw it. It's complete to the right. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. High-flying pass catchers and the Crimson Tide. That combination wasn't right at the top of your mind, say, 30 years ago.
No, it used to be run, run, more run, and you've seen over the years they've opened it up, the playbook, and they've brought in dudes. They've had some guys that can fly. They've had receivers winning Heisman trophies, like so many game breakers on the outside that make big plays in this offense.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Motion from the back. Throwing Russell. Rush right in his face. On the move to the right.
That's
looking
nice,
for a big one.
man.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown Tide. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out.
Oh, yeah, go.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. Out of bounds at the 38, and a really nice return there sets up the offense. So the Nebraska offense heads out
Yeah,
to
if I
start
can
this
upgrade these
drive.
niggas up. The
These
thing
two
about it,
defenses
bro,
have
these
had their
niggas ain't
heads
got no
spinning here in the
bread.
first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get
I think
a
it's
stop here?
like
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up
be
points
top
like this,
15 at the end of the season, be
you gotta
top
find somebody
15
that
at
can
any
make a play
point in
to
the
create something.
season.
And listen, if they're
Something
scoring
else.
anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Picked up 2
Yeah,
yards
I think
on
I
that
knocked 2
last
of
one.
them
They
out
need
already.
8 on second down. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got his man on the right. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Got him on the RPO. At the 35, he's got room. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11.
And that shows up in the stat column as an explosive play for this quarterback, but it was a very simple RPO. Get the ball out, and then guess what? My dudes are better than your dudes. And getting it to him on the perimeter, letting him make plays, all of a sudden, he's way down the field, and it looks like a long completion for this QB.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Huskers getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Riley. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking for the score.
Oh, that's good, dude.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Damn, that's good.
First order of business, get out of this hole as the drive starts at their own 7-yard line. To the back. Breaks into the open. Ridden out of bounds at the 14-yard line, and that'll give
I
them
don't
a
know
bit
what
more
Shaq
room to
got on.
operate.
I'm going to force that loss.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Look out. Got his man. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29.
For that league game moving.
Trying to make that
And I was asleep
on the
earlier.
draw play here.
I woke up.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Stop playing this shit.
Keelan Russell. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
Bro, they wouldn't let me
And they
click
won't
on
make
the
the connection,
30.
going for the big play.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. It's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Now here's Russell. Throws to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. Coverage team down there to down the punt, and they'll spot it just inside the 45. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He's changing the play. Drops back on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Long way to go on second down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. This time it's complete. Timeout called by the Cornhuskers. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Wide open downfield. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Maybe some room here. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent
and the ball right there.
And you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense. And to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Notable story.
Yeah, I was really just trying to get a little closer field goal.
Let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated
That
here
shit
in
popped
week
open.
6.
It was just me and the safety.
With Auburn, taking on the Iowa Hawkeyes.
I wiggled on him. I shouldn't have kicked this down the middle.
Coming out with it, it's Rodgers.
Oh, good
Gets it out to
tackle.
the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone.
Don't worry, we're gonna get the win to come to it. He might have.
Still bringing the intensity to open the second half. Trying to set the tone with the run. He's up to 81 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
Oh, there you go.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. They give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 32 after a pickup of 5.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great gain. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give. Fighting off the defender.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Russell. Got the back over the middle. Down he goes.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Third and 3. Russell on play action.
Yeah.
Heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass. You got to do a better job
I knew he was about to play action too. That's funny.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looks it in. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
I knew it was
The
coming.
Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. And off from the shotgun. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. On play action. Right side, it's Nelson.
Oh, man.
And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Third and 3. Making the adjustment. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Doesn't quite
I'm at my own
make it to
40.
the
I can
first
go
down
for
marker.
it.
He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down.
When you're at your own 40
exactly what they needed to do
and
to
it's
make
inches,
the tackle to force the punt.
you can
That
go
is so
for it.
well done.
And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
But you got to be at your own
When you're in
40.
your own territory and it's 4th and 1, you see the offense try to draw people off sides. No, sir. They said, we're going to get this thing. We need 1 yard. We got 1 yard. We worked on it all week. They were successful. Nice aggressiveness early in their own territory.
They'll give it to him again.
Nah, buddy, I'm playing.
You've got the lead in the 3rd quarter, and you want to keep it. You got to believe
cool
it's
old
the best way to
head
do
from
that. Run the
Alabama.
football. You're now seeing this offense call these
cool.
run plays
Cool
back
for
to
sure.
back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah. Actually, I'm not sure. I have to ask him if he's a Bama fan.
Give to the back. Hit and stop right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Damn, that's good D.
And it's
I can go for it
despite some
again.
serious arm strength shown there.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Yeah, I think that's what he got to do. All right, Jackaroo. Take it easy, man.
They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. They want to run this
that's good D.
And they'll make the tackle for no gain, get the stop, and get the ball back.
The defense, I think, was just more physical on that 4th down, guys. That was a designed quarterback run, and they're calling that because they're trying to get extra blockers at the point of attack and get a numbers advantage. But just the defense fighting off the blocks, being where they're supposed to be, and not letting the quarterback break free. You just can't do a better job than the defense did on that 4th down.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Throwing Russell. Right on target this time. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Keeps it on the ground. Plows through the defense. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Man, how did that
He's got
happen?
99 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They'll ride the hot hand. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The corners are walked up tight. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Pressure's there.
No.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy in front.
Pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. Let's it fly.
No way, Taylor, did you see that? Oh my God, how? How?
Well, this offense needed a touchdown.
God.
No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for.
I thought I was going to have a chance to pick it. Oh, man.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays.
I got to fight through it, man.
11-yard touchdown dart.
We fighting now.
Bringing it back. He's got great speed.
Oh, my God.
Just an outstanding return there and really sets up his offense nicely.
He would have probably grabbed me. Damn. Might have been able to run past his computer.
Nebraska offense back onto the field. Tie game, 4th quarter. Plenty of time to work with exactly where you want to be in this one.
Yeah.
Snags it and there's Michael. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down.
That's good D.
And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play.
Oh my God, that's good D.
Got room on the return. He'll be stopped, but
that's
not
good
before
D.
getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the 4th quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have back.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. So the big turnover, the interception, setting up this offense in a tie game with a chance to drive for the go-ahead score. They'll run it. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35.
Ryan Williams hurt. Ooh.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They go play action with Russell. Out wide right, it's Lindsey. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The handoff. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Keelan Russell. Fires to the tight end.
Man, that's a beautiful block.
And they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. To the back. There he goes. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Right back to it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing
2
whatever
goal
it takes
line
to get
picks, man.
Huge moment coming here as they try to quiet this raucous, crazy crowd. He'll try the left side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Russell on play action. Under pressure. And down he goes. Defense bringing the heat.
College football, man, there's so much speed on the field now. Your safeties are smaller, they're quicker, they're faster, they're more versatile than ever. They can rush the passer. You can send them at any time. Great job by the free safety. Getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Play clock was getting close to 0, and they have to burn a timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Russell.
Bro, what? Come on, man.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And he's going to try to return this one. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone. Hard to throw. Right down the boulevard.
Let's go, nigga.
He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Nebraska rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
The extra point is up and good, and we are tied up in the 4th. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
All right, we need a turnover.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You've got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Keeps it on the ground. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
And I just need a crease. I need you offensive linemen just like right here. Great job holding the point of attack. Don't let any penetration come in. Give me a little sliver, and then you see the running back, Palmer. He'll do the rest, lower his shoulder, and make sure he gets the first down.
Yeah, it means a lot to this offense, too, to have a guy like this that always just seems to fall forward. He always, in these short yardage situations, knows where that first down marker is, and he's able to get those hidden yards in piles, driving his legs to help keep this drive alive.
Second and long here. Throwing Russell. Zings it complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
I like this, man. Clock running down. You can take a knee. You can be very conservative, but you can tell they're trying to spin this ball, go for the win. I like it. Just don't make a mistake.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Now here's Russell. Fires to the wideout. Got his
Oh my God.
These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
Playing outside
That's
leverage.
practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll run it. Oh, he's got some space. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. Timeout called by the offense, 24 seconds left on the clock.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. It'll be a draw. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. Keelan Russell. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open.
Oh my God.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Here comes the field goal unit. This almost certainly to win the game. It's good! A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds.
Damn, man, that's a good fucking play, bro.
Cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick, so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. Straight ahead, it's Riley. On the move, got to keep it alive. Last chance to get a score. Oh, there's always a bad pitch. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Palmer.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it for us.
All right, brother. Actually, I lied about the wrong one. I took a nap, bro. I'm kind of up.